Nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
This is Walker on 2nd. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Running with Walker again. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Motion a receiver left. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he's taken down at the 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
19, Tiger, 19, 69, 15, right here.
Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's 2nd down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing it again here. Forced out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got Smith-Njigba for the catch. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Now throw, 3rd and long. He's going to push one deep down the... That's complete inside the 35. That one hits for 30. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They'll run here on 1st down. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down by Malik Woolen.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. He can average that type of yards per carry. This guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Back to throw now. Escapes the pocket. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Come on. Check. Viking 18. Check, Bobcat. Hurt.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. It's a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
Let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19 Tiger.
It's a gain of 5.
Go.
Brings up 3rd.
Benson on the counter. They take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Liking 18. Check. Bronco 80. Steady.
They're going to throw for it on 4. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Has room down the left sideline. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pull out in front further. 13-zip. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Joey Slye set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Steady.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. We've set it down from the 37.
37-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Throwing from the gun. Brings it in. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals start to fight back with their 1st points in this game. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Rodgers. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
21 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds with that first down in hand. For the moment, though, we've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
So many of these NFL facilities we travel around and we see signage all over the place. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's about protecting it offensively, and it's about doing just that, taking it away defensively.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11, Buffalo 18.
First down, he takes the snap. On the move, headed right. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Get it! Ready!
Hand off on 2nd and short. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Short pass brought in, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for the back that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther Street, Panther Street. Street, Street.
Again to throw on 2nd. Buys time, rolling right. Well, all the way across the field, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 14-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Staying with Walker. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up
On 3rd down, Walker. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. 4th down punt from the Seahawks. And that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. Fair catch called for and made a little shy of midfield.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 on the Seahawks 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Blown back into the handoff. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Back to the well again. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Left side into the hands of McBride. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. Flush out now to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
Here's a throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. One last play before the break.
Street. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing now off the play action. Rolling out to his left. On the run, deep, a risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half. You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throwing from the gun here. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep... That ball is loose. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was round. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
Hawk 70. 18,
To throw on third down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
He'll throw it. Throw caught by his running back. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
First and goal, Seattle.
Here we go.
From the pistol, give here to Walker. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
McIntyre. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Street. Come on.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Ready? Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Here we go. Smash. Panther 60. 18, Rattler. 19, Lion. Ready?
3rd and long, they're going to throw. It's caught by Harrison. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
60 Eagles. Cowboy 80.
It's Benson on the give. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Working quickly here.
Down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready?
They give on 2nd to Benson. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're going to be sent just outside that red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down. 1st and 10.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Check, man. Check, man. Here we go.
It's a design boot. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Now an inside give to Walker, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That was B.J. Ojulari on the stop.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone! Greg Newsome has it! So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks making a 3-score game in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Viking 18. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Ready, set.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Set up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Back to throw. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Desperation time here on fourth. This is a heater going deep. And they pick him off again. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Dude, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Walker on first down. And he picks up about 4 yards before they send him out. So 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Running with Walker again. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
65, 60, take off.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
16 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He beams one deep right side. Ooh, the defender was waiting for that one. Make a play on it. Knocked it away. Forcing 4th down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Desperation time here. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
19 right.
And the Cardinals first down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Trayvon Bryan, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. On the return, here's Rodgers. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They give up the gut to Walker. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Walker trying to run for the first. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here, 2:08 on the clock. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Trying for it is Walker. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down. Only got a yard, but all they needed was an inch or two. That's going to move the chains. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Seahawks looking like they'll start this season with a win. First and 10 from the 43. There's Walker running right. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Putting a receiver in motion. They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. To the air on 3rd and long. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Gronk as they force this 4th down. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. 4th down, they're going to throw for it. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. You got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Tag! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Getting out to his left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Come on, set! Cougar 19! 10, let's go! Let's go!
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one's cut at 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And the defender comes away with it. That is Nick Emmanwori.
You knew it before this drive started that field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Here's a design run. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And this isn't just anyone in their start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Glendale.